What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there in the poetry corner land? I'm your host, King Atterbury. We have a variety of poets on here tonight who are going to show y'all how they get busy because everything is a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Without a vibe, there can't be a vibe, but there could be a connection. So we all connected tonight. So I'm going to introduce my co-host, Valerie Lorraine. So let's get to it.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Beautiful Tuesday evening. We have a lovely lineup of poets. Very excited to share tonight. We are the Poetry Corner. We are on Facebook and we are here on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified of all future shows. And of course, our Facebook page. If you are just a poetry lover, you can go and check out all sorts of poets. If you are a poet, you're free to share your work there. You can share your events or books or great things that are going on for you, poetry related. So do go and join that page. I would like to first ask our host, King, if he would like to come up and share a piece to open our show.
Oh, thank you for being so modest. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm going to go into this piece called Colorful Heart. May I speak to your heart so I may enter your soul, engulf all my emotions so I can play a vital role, create a life between what is now and what will be, a world that is free without problems within a unity. Place a shield around our bonds so that we remain strong. Walk through life arm in arm, therefore we always stay warm. Even to disagree and agree, communicate on our thoughts. Pray that we never get caught and find ourselves distraught. Set up a date night just to enjoy our special time. Allow ourselves to unwind so we don't walk around blind. Kiss each other's ears so we share the love and care. Hold your emotions any place, anytime, and anywhere. Massage your discomfort to keep your spirit high. Feel your body deep inside with the vibes I prescribe. Become your daily medicine so there won't be a bit of them. Neither will be them or we want a place if a place can get dim. Take in consideration to bring things back to a distract. Keep us solid as a rock because we can't afford cracks. Solidify and recognize our stand on any ground. Your beauty I enjoy to which is the here and now. King.
Whoosh. Yeah, that's the way to open a show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, we are not going to have any pauses here. I'd like to bring Nav Violet up and ask her to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Nav Violet. My Instagram account is at Nav Violet. I have a book out called A Handful of Violets that came out in March of this year. It's available, link in the bio, and on Amazon, an ebook and paperback version. This collection has a blend of grief, love, heartbreak, poetry, and it's a collection of me hidden in my poems.
Lovely. Thank you so much for that. And jump right into your first piece if you like.
Okay. So this piece is called Storm of Scars. I predict your forecast to be partly sunny skies with foreseeable scattered thunderstorms. Your gunmetal irises turn a few shades darker, setting the mood. Grumbles morph to loud claps of thunder, sending screams down my spine, extending arms of lightning, silver lightning strikes illuminating my dark room. The sudden burst of rain sounds like pellets bouncing off the floorboards, leaving indented marks. The bubbling frustration of pent-up words finally release, freeing the storm within. Torrential streams surge from your glassy eyes, seeping into your cheeks. Steady, then intermittent. A salty trail is left behind in its wake. The unsettling calm fills the room. The air feels burdened. I draw open the curtains, anxious for daylight, exhaling at the cobalt strip, peeking through the scarred horizon.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Oh man.
Love that scarred
That's
horizon.
what's up.
Absolutely wonderful. I am going to bring up Poet now. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. My Instagram account is One Poetic. I have 3 published books out right now titled The Ebony Collections, Volume 1, 2, and 3. Volume 4 should be available very soon. Um, I also host poetry shows, and I'm a station manager over at Epiphany Radio on Blog Talk Radio. So come through and join us. And the first piece I'd like to do for you tonight is It's a Vibe. You know what's crazy is how you and I are a whole vibe. I've searched for a queen of my tribe, and here you are just waiting for me to say hi. You have this remarkable beauty that one cannot deny. The melanin tone of your skin radiates perfection. Through my eyes, I see flawlessness with no limitations that could surely enjoy this amazing star power, radiating from the sincerity in your love shower. Just knowing that I would be held accountable for making the first move, all because of your remarkable vibe that's given me life lessons. I feel like I'm singing a new R&B song in a studio session, pouring my heart out to you just so I can have you. But all you're doing is waiting on me. And who am I to deny your wants and desires or what they can be? The energy just from our electric exchanges pinpoints a position in our timeline that only rearranges exactly which longitude and latitude coordinates our attraction was to intersect, and our location would sync like 2 magnets. I mean, the law of attraction has been applied to this vibe. All our do's and don'ts subscribe to this vibe. The one where our chemistry crosses the lines within the periodical table of elements. You be soft and I be still kind of elements. And when we connect, there's a groove that nature will sway to with no regret. It's you and me, and our vibe will just be. So forgive me. Let me just say hi, poem.
All right, bro.
Oh,
That's what's up.
peace. Love that.
That was a little bit of heat. That
Thank
was
you.
wonderful. Thank you so much. Very excited to have you all join us tonight. We have such a great lineup of people with incredible rights. So do stay tuned. Share this out to others to let them know that we are here and we are bringing the heat. Right now, I'm going to bring Kendra up front and center.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kendra. On Instagram, you can find me at MyKNichelle, and on Facebook, it is Kendra Murphy Yates. I host Ain't Right Tribe on every other Thursday, or first, third, and fifth Thursday. I host their ART After Dark, and I also just host in-live shows. The in-live shows are with a friend of mine, and we do shows under the name of Raw Conversations and Naked Tongues. You can follow us on Instagram as well under as naked_raw. And that's just where we have conversations about things that people do not want to talk about. And I also have a book that is coming out. So the first piece I'm going to share, the book is called Peace is of Me, PEACE is of me. And that'll be out within the month coming up. And the first piece that I share is going to be from the book. And I was going to do a little short introduction first, and then I'll go into the poem. It's very short. I am, delicately crafted, intimately known, unconditionally loved. My presence, heaven, my aura, peace, my sweet spirit, endless. My words are infinitely passed as seeds through generations, producing everlasting life. Floating upon clouds, I dance as an ocean's wave to the beat of God's heart. I pray the words I pen will fill your body, bless your soul, and touch your spirit. I hope God's light shines through me and leaves a glow of unconditional love upon you. Accepted. I found love in you, accepting me as a part of you. Found love flowing from you. You are more than a part of me. You are who I am. A free verse released in haiku. A foundation of carefully constructed bare bones, standing silently stripped of safety's covering. I am uncovered in cautiously constructed rants. Seen exposed, yet still protected, I dance, fingers to pen, gripping the tip, untwirling my thoughts, flowing through ink au naturel on unruled paper, lifting life's light to new levels. I leave fine points etched in sheets of wood, hemorrhage held pain as a dam liberating water. I release nakedly, soar into the rain, disrobed, unclad, undraped, succeeding through sorrow. I smile pure radiance. I free my voice. I expose my vulnerability for the love of my poetry.
All
Beautiful.
right. All
Beautiful.
right, Kendra.
Well done.
Lovely. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
thank
for
you.
that.
Let's
We are
go.
going to keep this show moving. We have so much more to offer. We have so many more poets to join up and let us know who they are and what they've got going on. So I'm going to bring up JMac right now.
Hey guys, it's good to see everyone. My name is J-Mac O'Connell. I'm from Ireland. I'm a songwriter, I'm a rapper, I'm a spoken word artist. So yeah, best way to kind of support me and see what I'm doing is through Instagram, J-Mac O'Connell. I've got a song dropping tomorrow with Captain Kira, so check that out. Link is in the bio. I'm gonna get straight into a poem. I call this piece Exodus. Exodus is relevant because they set a precedent, a rhetoric of eloquence they hide behind the president, penmanship perfectionist, they dedicantly lecture us, the negligence is evident, lector left to shepherd us. Sedatives they're selling us while we're fighting over melanin, unite black, white and brown because inside the same skeleton, facts not fiction, feelings are irrelevant. Listen to what I'm spitting. It's not appealing, but it's genuine. They make you sick, then they're peddling the medicine, dissecting us like venison, addicted to adrenaline, ambition so malevolent, development in deficit. The regiment is prejudice, benevolent, embezzlement. The sentiments are excrement, and they question why we're petulant. Expression is not celebrant. Depression is indefinite. Oppression is the etiquette. Separation is the prerequisite. Let me address this particular elephant. How can we find the truth if we can't find the time? How can we deny the roots and say that the savior was white? See, there's truth in that book, but the telly telling us lies. We got to take a deeper look at what they're selling us. And I'm not saying that I know better than you, Heavenly Father. I wrote this letter to you. Forgive me questioning, Father. Please don't misconstrue my intentions as I'm penning this, but there is explaining to do. Roll with me. Light it up, let's burn a zoot. Fuck the government, afraid of smoke from burning books. You gotta learn the truth, you gotta follow roots. They're defacing the planet, changing how the art looked. They dissect us, they divide us. I think we need a Leonidas, but we're gonna need more than 300 people by our side to have just half of a chance. They take as much as they can. They lick the plate while we're waiting for scraps. They're just snakes in the grass. See, I'm amazed by the past. You see, paradise is not confined to where you're laying your flag. You see, I had to slow down because my brain was racing so fast, controlled by locomotives that were destined to crash. See, I got to be the change that I want to see. We bleed the same, one human race, united in our voice when we speak. Be careful what you plant when you're sowing your seeds. And yes, life is a game, but we're still on the same team. It's shocking to me because playing hopscotch is the only time that a young person should ever see chalk in the street. It's all of our responsibility to face the roots of social and racial inequality, or else we're all responsible for the blood on the leaves. That's me.
Yo,
All right, brother. That's what's up.
yo.
As always,
Definitely dope and
incredible
fly,
wordplay
yo.
from JMac. You know, there's still more to come. All of these poets, the poetesses, when this video is posted, their Instagram handles and where to find them will be clearly posted so that you can follow them and see more from them. Right now, I'm going to bring up Ms. M Perfect 83.
Hey everybody, that's me. My name is Monica Booker. On IG, I am a photographer. That's Books Photos. On Facebook is Booker Photography Studios LLC. And that's a tough act to follow, but I'm gonna do what I do. So
I'm gonna stop you for 1 second. There's a little bit of some feedback going on when you're speaking. So
okay,
I want you to be heard absolutely perfectly clear when
okay.
you spit your piece. So I'm not sure if it's your headphones.
That beats. Should I turn them down?
Let's try it.
Okay. Is that a little better?
Actually, it's not.
No, it's the same, Monica.
Yeah.
So that happens sometimes when you're on the phone and on the computer. Sometimes they kind of create a feedback. Maybe if you mute one of them, it might allow you to actually come through a little clear.
All
Thank
right.
you, Isaac. I want to make sure that her poetry is heard
Thank you, brother.
crystal clear.
I appreciate it. Is that better?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh man.
Okay. How about if I switch you around? I'm going
Okay.
to bring Isaac up, and then I'll bring you back in and see if you can resolve what's going on there. No sense in having you spit for us, and it's not coming through clear.
Understood.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to bring up Isaac now. Welcome. So glad to see you here.
Peace, fam. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it in. I mean, I tried like 5 or 6 times and couldn't get in, but it finally worked. So, how's
We are so
everybody doing
happy.
tonight?
We're great. Thank you. So glad you're here.
Great, great. So my name is Isaac Washington. My artist name is Wordplay for you to hear. I'm a spoken word artist. I also create music. I've got 190 beats out on all platforms right now. Got over 300,000 streams in 62 countries. Most of them are instrumentals. I had planned on doing a CD, but when the pandemic came in, it kind of threw me back and haven't been able to get in the studio. But what I'm going to do today is spoken word without my music, just so that you can get the full effect of how I spit. The first pieces that I'm going to do is one of my signature pieces. It's called "I Am." I am that I am. I am that I am. Independent in thought, yet willing to respect your view. Spirit contained in his body, metamorphosizing into something new. Thirsting for knowledge of the universe and all that it holds true. Energy spread throughout infinity and beyond, better known as Uhuru. In this place and time. But I've been here before. My vessel carries a genome that predates antiquity's splendor. I breathe the air created before the dinosaurs. I walk on land created heretofore. My mind grapples with topics from the number theory of Fibonacci to ancient and present day religion and symbols that are Masonic, often researching groups with dark histories like the Illuminati and secrets held in the spirit of metals divinity by alchemists like Fukunaga. Overstanding the sense I'm created in the image of God, then I glow, drifting in the universe with the stars' natural flow. Questioning Hermes saying, as above, so below. My mind synthesizes information from history so that it's able to grow. I no more need to be in a trance to be in tune with the rhythmic vibrations of life than you need to be able to dance to the boom of the bass or the sadistic far right. I am consciousness in the present, but by the libations of the Most High, in the form of liquidity, thorough with divinity, brought into focus with clarity from the third eye. Liquidity to remind you that you need not whine to find me, for I am absorbed through the mind, spirit, and soul for you to be free. The eyes that help the blind to see the sweet honey made in the hive of the being. I'm the solar rays of your sun, producing energy that reflects off your moon in the darkness of night. I'm the perceived spirits you think oppose each other over your souls and fight. I'm the positive, negative, and neutral, bound in the atom ever so tight. I'm the universe manifested in this body from the combination of vibration, spirit, dark, and light. But mostly, I am you, and you are me, covering every spectrum of life with the yin and yang balance harmonically. Never separating from the realm of 6 degrees of connectivity as we work to raise the conscious level of all to be all that they can be. I am that I am.
Jeez.
All right, brother.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's
that
the
was
way
Sean.
I'm
I
feeling.
am.
Thank you.
I
That
really
was
appreciate it.
wonderful.
That's what's
Thank
up.
you.
Ah, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I've got some of my favorites in the room here tonight. I respect all of these artists, and they are certainly bringing the show. We're gonna bring Miss Perfect 83 back up to the stage, front and center, and hopefully we have a nice, clear sound.
Okay, can everybody hear me? Do I sound a little bit better?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can hear you.
yeah. Got you. You good?
Perfect.
You good, Moni?
Right up
Okay.
there with your namesake.
All right. So that's my name across the screen. I am actually a photographer. I do poetry on the side. I tend to read in church. But I'm on IG, I'm Books Photo, on Facebook, I'm Booker Photography Studio, LLC. So this is just something that I wrote while I was on a cruise, just enjoying um, the view. It's called When Blue Skies and Blue Water Meet in Amazement. I whisper, God, you're neat, taking me through many storms. It's your love from within that keeps my heart warm. So full of emotion, just to be safe in your arms is such a devotion. Now I understand the meaning of the church colors blue and white. It's so strong, true, and so precious in your sight. Though through the ways of life may push my vessel, knowing you will give me strength, you're my muscle. Through the travel, though my travel may toss me to and fro, I have a hiding place, and in my secret closet I go. Though the winds may blow and my vessel may part through the water, closer to my destination, the more my heart starts to flutter. I'm getting closer to my destination, knowing that there's no way I'm procrastinating. Now I realize the storm was worth it, and it's my appreciation. The peace and level of liberty, not a soul on the horizon, yet I desire to stay connected like Verizon. The word The world is so big, yet our problems are so small in comparison to an ocean that can open up and make a seawall. The waves are like the heart rhythm of the ocean, just like the woman of God who keeps the church going through installing the truth in our youth and continued devotion.
Okay.
All right now.
Okay, Moni.
Very
Yeah.
All right.
inspiring.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. Well, I would like to share a piece with everyone. This is in support of this month's topic, which is the world's topic, which is domestic violence. So this was written and posted on my account. I'm Valerie Lorraine, and my account on Instagram is Valerie Lorraine _ poetic author. This is called It Wasn't Love. It wasn't love. It was rushed, as your tongue licked my lips, rushing my ears with your spells, sticky sentiments adhering to my heart, slowing to each beat, keeping your pace. It wasn't love, it was sick. Two lovers in some dis-ease state, each not first in love with ourselves, breaking all the rules of healthy affection. You, just a fucking mess in every way, and me, hoping love would cure, ignoring the tower of madness threatening to collapse on me. It wasn't love. It was a game. Manipulation for you to win. My win was love. Yours was getting me to never give up. It wasn't love. It was trauma. Two people with a cross to bear came together and sparks flew. Romance and bad behavior. Let's be real. You dragged me down to your level. I spent years washing your bleeding pain off my soul. It wasn't love. It was all lies. The truth burning us to ash. Fables begging me to love you where no one else had. I fell for your murderous lies. Loving someone I didn't know. Before me, after me. We are all wrong, deceived by misplaced blame. I am now a false deity, of broken loyalty. No, it wasn't love. It was something undefined. Your tongue held on to every word my lips dripped, only so you could twist them into your version. Dark seeds of your discontent, toppling them back on me at your convenience, until you saw me tire of your game. Then came your fists. It wasn't love. It was a crime. Valerie Lorraine.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Really felt that piece.
Thank you, everyone. I will take a moment to just reiterate, we are the Poetry Corner on YouTube and on Facebook. We would love your support. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are apprised of all our shows. We come weekly with a multitude of poets to entertain you. And again, on Facebook, should you wish to join in and just read the poetry, you will be greatly entertained. If you are a poet, you're free to post at any time so that you can share your work, share your events, or share books that you have out. So please do look at those. I'm going to bring Nav back up and ask her to share another piece with us.
So this piece is called Unforgettable. I take insults like silken gravy, coating the surface smooth, each drop more pitiful than the next, spilling off the edges, cascading trickles, forming sticky pools I walk around to avoid. Your persistence to affect me amplifies. I resolve to be ready, to spit fire on dried out trees. Let's burn together, shall we? And see who turns to ash first. I bask in your defeat. I'm unafraid of your words because I've heard far worse monstrosities echoed through soundboards and hollowed whispers uttered into easy ears. It makes no difference either way, because whether you love me or hate me, I'm unforgettable.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You
All
are.
right.
And now
Well said.
immortalized with that beautiful piece.
I
Thank
like
Love
that word.
Thank you so much, Nav. We're going to come back to Poet right away.
This piece is called Free to Write. My thoughts are incarcerated, with no ability to be impregnated by future hopes and dreams, because the world we live in is just for right now, it seems. No wonder why I have these massive headaches that turns into heartaches, wondering when will I be snuffed out by someone that looks like me, or worse, someone in uniform that looks like me. There's no bail for my intellectual parole violation. My thoughts run rampant throughout my mind's courtroom, searching for vindication and validation. The bailiff threw out my confession as I spewed it out of my mouth with passion, knowing I would be heard, each and every single word. Instead, I got fed prison food in the form of more bad news, that the parole board thought my intellectual property lacked wanted political views. Because oftentimes I'm in shackles and chains, trying to understand why my melanin strikes fear in others who remain free in thought, free from any verbal assault. I mean, second degree aggravated assault was my charge. I just didn't know it would be at the expense of what they taught me in school with the population at large. Roaming from class to class, wondering when I can unlearn this teaching and replace it with something that will reduce my sentence to a lesser intelligence sentencing. But why would my metaphors make a judge bang his gavel in utter disgust to get under my skin and unravel all the pent up aggression radiating from my aura? Just so he can slap more time on my thought patterns, erasing my ability to create history in this era. But the jury already vindicated me, left the judge's mouth open, and me free to be able to write this thing called poetry day and night. Poem.
Mm. Okay,
Let's
bro.
go.
That's
That was
what's up.
awesome.
That was wonderful. Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness. Well, you know what? We're going to keep this show going so that we can get as much poetry as possible. Kendra, to get you back up front and center.
This piece is called America Goddamn. It is based off of the song Mississippi Goddamn. by Nina Simone. So we desire to bequest two things to our children. The first one is roots. The other one is wings. Who am I? Who are you? Who are we collectively intertwined from the beginning of time? Our darkness is heard through the bold, rich tones of our feared skin. We march. After watching California beat our king, seeing Georgia gun Arbery's pace and George Floyd, everyone knows about George Floyd. Another Black man's life stolen. Cops kneeled on his neck while he lay, calling for his mother. He suffocated to death. Forgive them. But Father, they do know what they do. So does that same forgiveness count for cold-blooded murderers too? Trump calling for shooting for anyone looting, bigotries jesting, colored nations ingesting of ever-flowing, embalming fluid, masking the groanings of Black lives mourning. Maya Angelou proclaimed, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. The strength of our roots run deep, so deep we still dream to see the promised land that our ancestors fought through hell to glance. We fight to be treated as civilians, yet the fact that we have to fight is completely uncivilized. But let's be clear, uncivilized behavior will not lead to civil rights, just more civil wrongs. Although being uncivilized can be justified when you're hunted in your own land. No justice, no peace of mind when you need eyes in the back of your head, when toys and candy leave you dead, when you need a bulletproof vest just to lie in your bed, when driving leaves the possibility of being pumped with lead. It's demeaning to have to prove that you have meaning, to demand respect after continually being disrespected, to know that some still long to see strange fruit hanging from a tree, to explain equality to someone who is equal to me. The color of my skin should not be a death sentence. Our children should sing nursery rhymes, not hymns crying that they want to just live. Planted by the waters, our roots are forever fed through the fertilized soil from our ancestors' bones. Roots rip through the master's ground, forcing freedom. The resiliency of our stand eternally shows. The deeper the root, the stronger the fruit.
Incredible.
Oh,
Right, right.
You're not playing fair.
Oh.
right. That part.
All right. You know what all of our poets have in common is they're exceptional with their wordplay, but their closing lines are power punches. So buckle up because we are now on to J Mac.
Okay, guys, so back again. I have this piece is a little bit longer. I hope that's okay. It is my signature piece. It's my favorite piece. It's in a prose form, so less rhyming this time. I wrote this piece actually after a good friend of mine ended up losing his battle with mental health, and it really kind of hit me hard and gave me a lot of perspective. So I call this piece "This Is Heaven." My eyes flicker open. The coconut smell of her hair fills me. I cuddle her and hold her tight as I hear the second most beautiful sound in the world. Good morning, my husband, she croaked. This is heaven, I thought to myself. Like a cute crescendo, the world's most beautiful sound follows as I hear the pitter-patter of 4 tiny feet getting closer and closer. As I wipe sleep from my eyes and give my partner her good morning forehead kiss, my son and daughter hardly tumble in the doorway, climbing onto our bed frame, jumping and shouting while screaming, Mummy, Daddy, morning, it's breakfast time. What a perfect alarm clock. Coffee, babe, I presume to my partner. If you don't mind, babe, her sweet morning breath responds. You chill out and have a shower while I get the kids ready, I gesture. I love you so much, she thanks me. One more forehead kiss before I pick up a child under each arm. Time to brush our teeth and wash our faces, or else the tickle monster will get you. Faces washed, teeth cleaned, we head down to the kitchen. I think of my love upstairs, getting out of bed, putting warm feet on a cold floor. No, I turn on the central heating. That's better. She will be warm now. Breakfast made, eaten, coffee drank, warm, happy bellies, kids, bags and lunches packed and off to school. She comes downstairs, hair still in a messy bun, a picture of beauty, if you ask me. I instruct Alexa to play our song loud. Come here, you. Dance with me, baby. I take her in my arms and embrace her as we step together in clumsy synchronicity. We dance, eat, drink, consume each other. This is the life. I kiss her goodbye as she leaves our home to meet her friends for lunch. And as I head to my study, my creative haven, from my shelves, I see 3 of my books staring back at me with pride. I turn on my computer and load up the unfinished fort and get to work. Well, I say work, but is it really work when you love what you do? I turn on the radio to help me contemplate this notion, and lo and behold, I hear my latest song being played. I did it. I finally did it. I made the music. I wrote the books. I found the love of my life. I fathered the children. This is heaven, I proclaim. This is heaven, I say again, this time inside my head. This is heaven. Huh. That last voice sounded different. This is heaven. This time it was a booming voice. I felt bellow throughout my entire body as a white light began filling my eyes, blinding me. I'm no longer in my home. All I can see is white around me. Huh. Where am I? Who are you? I asked in a daze. This is heaven. A strange voice answers me from nowhere. Who are you? Why am I here? Where are my wife and kids, my home, my books? Where is my music? I plead. Son, I'm afraid to tell you. You never wrote the books. You didn't make the music. You didn't marry the love of your life, and you never fathered those children. But how? That's impossible, I cried. I wish it were my child, but see, that was the life you could, no, should have had, but you chose not to. See, you took your own life not long before you were due to receive those blessings. I gave you so much. I'm just sorry that you couldn't see it. I'm sorry that you couldn't see what was right in front of you all along, the life that was yours for the taking, but you took your own instead. No, it can't be. My babies, my love, my work. I break down. The whole ground shakes and cracks beneath me. Geysers of fire erupt all around me. A sinister-looking being rises from volcanic ash, laughing manically before screaming. You really thought that this was heaven? Well, it could have been for you. But you killed yourself. So welcome to hell. My eyes flicker open. The coconut smell of her hair fills me. I cuddle her and hold her tight as I hear the second most beautiful sound in the world. Good morning, my husband, she croaked. This is heaven. So I thought.
Wow. That was powerful.
That's a heavy piece.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
very
Bro.
well,
wow.
All
definitely on point.
right. Incredible. Incredible. We are going to this view because there is a bit of a delay. So we're going to continue on. Everybody will be able to see a little bit clearer as well. Miss Perfect, we're going to hand the mic over to you.
All right. So this one is called Seasonal Weather of Love. Through hurricanes and cloudy days, our love has made it through obstacles as if it was a maze. He breathed into my life and calmed my storm of relational strife. Twisting me around like a leaf blowing on the ground, he had me gas in the sky, bright like the stars, as if he loved me from afar. This flood of emotions started to fill my house, beginning at the basement where I hid my real love, and it drained out all my doubt. So I threw on my life preserver as his tidal wave of swag entered my town. His tsunami overcame this dry land and dried up my feelings like grains of sand. Yes, these months of weather have been catastrophic, but how has he broken down these walls? I refuse to let him stop it. Move me in a blizzard, even though I was frozen in misery. Defrosted my frozen heart and warmed me up, and now it's all jittery. Like an earthquake, he made me tremor. Yet my hot springs, I simmer.
There it is.
Oh,
All right, sis.
love that last one.
You're fine.
I love that.
Absolutely incredible poetry tonight. We are so honored that you could all join us. We have at least one more round to go, so we'll see what we can get in. We're going to go back to Nav.
So this piece is called, it's on my page, it's called Numbing Agent. Entangling myself on vintage vines, carefully sipping redolent wine, drunk on this excruciating pain, this numbing agent is short-lived. In the morning, I will remember you all over again. Trapped in my closeted mind, you hide among my multitude of secrets, but thrive above the others, purging the past through tequila and tears, replaying fleeting moments of joy, tarnished with black pearls of anguish. Through scripted dialogues, I would have told you how I felt, if my feelings held any value, but was always met with a sheen of frost, warded off with a measured grimace. I should have precisely known the tier you placed me on, much lower than where I held your esteem. I am only a consumable commodity for hunger, but your appetite is never quite satisfied. You digested so many hearts, but mine always remained empty. I was never special. Just a wasted song, handwritten in pencil and crumpled up and trashed, unable to garner your full attention. I live with knowing that I have everything, but possess nothing but dress-rehearsed tragedies.
Nav.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Gorgeous.
that was nice.
Fire.
That
Fire.
was wonderful.
Definitely.
All
Definitely
right.
live.
Poet, we're going to hand the mic over to you.
Go, Paul.
This piece is called Urban Religion. There's a way that seems right unto a man, but my thoughts and judgment get cloudy because of this woman. See, she gives me riddles with her eyes and tells me to unpack all my lies, 'cause with her is a safe space, filled with the brevity of a moment of peace, where the winds of her words wrap themselves around my earlobes of paradise, and her words are the kind a king yearns to hear, so my chest cavity can hold them dear. No more evidence of a slowly dying beating heart, 'cause my heart is in love with love and now too ready for happiness to start. What happens when the fall leaves embrace the chill of the ground while the branches grieve? There's this crispness of rustling of love being carried through the air. Then the rain drops and the smell of moisture is everywhere as it mixes with the compassion in your eyes, and I unwrap your mystery's hidden disguise with the hopes to unleash that which is lost. As I asked the world for love and it gave me beautiful chaos, my oasis is tied to her loyalty, and I need her to quench this undying thirst as I bask in her royalty. Her land, flowing with milk and honey, allows me to exist in a reality where she loves me. Poem.
Oof.
Oh, that last line.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Go get it, man.
Right.
Yeah, buddy.
Incredible.
Word up.
Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Poetry Corner. Please do hit the subscribe and like button and hit the notification bell. That way, next week when we come on, you will see a whole bunch of poets that are going to blow you out of the water, just as this crew has continued to do and is still in the process of doing. Kendra, I'm going to hand the mic over to you.
Okay. This piece is called Unity. Woman, immaculately designed in form as God's fearfully wonderful creation, protected by the originality of melanin. We are the original people, broad-shouldered, able to bear weight while never waiting to be realized or seen. Woman, not from Venus, man, not from Mars. We are both from God. Bone of bone, flesh of flesh, removed from chest. The breasts upon my chest do more than mesmerize, more than feed the lust of eyes. Nations feed from the flow of our nourished peaks, pillowed for your lay to hear heart's rhythm, beating the beat to spark the power of your fire's fire, promising not to fire my fire to hurt you, lest we both burn. Positive plights properly positioned, refusing to prey upon you, instead kneeling and praying for you to wrap me in the love of the rib from which I came. I am your myself, loving myself, refusing to fight you. I will front you while standing back and by you, loving you as king. As a disciple, I will wash the dust from your feet, submit my service for your duty of serving me equally. I am goddess arising, sun in sunset sin, so I pray. Coverage clearing clouds glaze of sky's freedom. Be seen. Listen for the dance of unmined diamonds released to impregnate the earth. Your poem generates and is sheltered within my womb, guiding released thoughts through the underground railroad, providing nourishment for you. I am the moon's light awaiting the heat of the sun, glowing as her rising's rays, galaxies, jewels crowned within my eyes. Within my cave, life's spring consistently trickles ointment for your healing. Brother, woman carries parts of your healing. So can we reign supreme? Can we reign together? Create water like hydrogen and oxygen. Breathe as one unified voice. When winning together, everyone wins. Everyone reigns supreme forever.
Girl.
Hello.
There's beautiful alliteration in there too.
So strong.
That was definitely live.
It's not fun. It's not fair, Yum Yum. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Oh my goodness, such talent
Wow.
tonight. Incredible. J Mac, and the mic over to you.
Let's go. I'm going to do this piece. It's called The Little Things. I would have walked a tightrope made of razor blades for you. Even if the safety net was made of daggers and I had no chance to survive, I would have done it for you. I would have walked my feet into bloody stumps until I had found and picked the prettiest middle mist red camellia flower just so its petals got to feel your soft touch. I would have laughed in the faces of Xerxes and his men while I sheltered you as they tried to shoot enough arrows to block out the sun. I would have undertaken the 12 trials of Hercules for you and completed them in half the time just to show you what you meant to me, because that's all I ever wanted. I just wanted to show you how much I loved you, but you didn't need me to walk across razor-bladed tightropes. You needed me to be your safety net and be there to catch you when you lost your balance. You didn't need me to travel miles to find one of the world's rarest flowers. No, you needed my help tending to our own seeds in the garden we planted at home. You didn't need me to brandish sword and shield anytime the hours would block out the sun, because you were more happy to sit in the shade of a tree and kiss in the rain, because why not? See, I thought I was your superhero, but I got so caught up in all of the grand gestures it caused me to miss the little things. Like how you'd only have one sugar in coffee but none in your tea, or how at night as we held each other and you do that little twitch thing and I'd give you a light squeeze to let you know it's okay, I'm here, you're safe. I even remember not to buy you chocolate around a certain time of the month because you said it gave you more spots. So instead, I'd just bring you a hot water bottle and rub your tummy until it didn't hurt anymore. See, every day I imagined how beautiful you'd look walking down the aisle, and you never saw me, but nearly every day it made me cry. How long did it even take for me to realize you'd stopped wearing the ring? You could be wearing a different one right now and I'd have no idea, but if you are, I hope the man who put it there loves you as big as I did. No, I hope he loves you even bigger. But more than anything, I truly hope that he remembers to do all of those little things that I forgot to do, because not being with you hurts a lot less than the thought of not being able to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So I hope you found all of your little things.
Ow.
I love that.
Oh my God.
So
That
good.
was
Yeah, bro.
All right.
That's what I'm
Right
talking
now.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
Your love poetry is off the
Oh,
chain.
it is.
There's only two
about
of
to
them.
cry over here. It's like, ah.
Yeah, right.
Definitely lit.
And all the in the house
Yes,
are
Maria.
trying to, like, pick themselves up off the floor from where
Definitely
they
got that
melted.
fire.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thank you, J Mac. Miss Perfect, you get to follow that up.
And y'all got me going behind this man.
I don't know. You got love poetry.
Okay.
Whatever you bring is going to be wonderful.
I mean, all right. So this is titled The Epitome of Happiness. This is the epitome of, oh my God. You got me so messed up. I can't even talk. It's all your
That's
fault.
okay. Take a deep breath and start again.
Oh man. Okay.
J Mac, look what you're doing to us, ladies.
This is the epitome of happiness. Believing that no one or nothing will mess up because in God we trust. Never fight or fuss. Never lie or hide the true feelings inside. Transparent like the air. And to the others, don't you dare. In space I stare, boy, you got me daydreaming of you, asking God, is this really true? This is the epitome of love. Definitely feeling like it was sent from above, especially after giving up on that 4-letter word. Yes, first conversation was 3.5 hours and good things were heard. No kids, no criminal record, no illegal substance use. 1 car, 2 jobs, and he has a little education. Thinking finally, I found that man after all this time of playing around and waiting. This is the epitome of reciprocation. Never procrastinating and always celebrating. Stay with surprises and taking turns going the miles while driving. Respectfully accept celibacy as he declares that one day he'll marry me. Trust, it ain't about the sex because it's always around like a Rolex. Yet it's about growing into a union of acceptance of one's faith. Settling down and signing papers, start a family, create a legacy. Not about a baby mama or a wifey. I'm falling faster than I could catch myself, always praying that I try to stay on the road of happiness. Spiritual health, that Jesus is laying, causing in all. I'm saying I'm in love, not less, definitely in God, and in Him I trust. Every time I got Him, He goes and reciprocates again, leaving me with the biggest grin. That's the epitome of happiness.
That Rolex right
All right.
Love
That's
it.
what's
Love it.
up.
Love it.
Oh
What's up?
yeah.
That we were
Oh
talking
yeah.
about.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
True
All
facts.
right. Well, you know what? We've done really well as far as time goes. So I think what I am going to do is I'm just going to find this one piece I'm going to share with you. And then, King, I will hand the stage back over to you, but I will ask you if you as well will share a piece with us before we close.
Okay.
Okay. So again, because it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, I'm going to share this other piece that I have. This is called The Shadow Chronicles, Lucifer. My shadow said, run. And for a moment I was going to, but instead I whispered, no, stay with me. I didn't know the burden to come, nor the stolen innocence. I should have left when my shadow did. My heart was then taken over by a demonic terrorist, with the force of Lucifer bursting with rage into a church, graciously admiring the parishioners in the pews for their sins. Exposing my love to you was something I should have never done. My humanity was your playground. You burnt open your wings in raising glory, leaving me in awe. Your charm devoured me, tainting my intuition. And when I exposed you, you rushed at me, taking my breath away. Your wings held tight against my throat. Finally, you were flushed out. Lucifer impersonating a demon impersonating my lover impersonating love. My love just was. Truth is better than lies and always will be better than your interpretation, your impersonation, your failed attempt. It is there I glimpsed your imperfections, And I saw you, Judas. For a strung out moment, I saw your tormented, ugly eyes. My physical bravado stood against you, not believing you would. My shadows knew better, fearing fate. My shadow, only with me because the light made it stay. Wiser than I will ever, always follow my shadow. If he won't go, nor will I. As when I went alone, I was damaged. Before your aileron fists fell upon my delicate innocence, you spat. I am doing this to hurt you. Indubitably, yes, you did. Week 1 black, week 2 blue, week 3 purple, week 4 pediche, week 105, trauma still vibrating within, tender in the depths beyond vision. It was the gray matter that didn't want to let go until it made sense of the senselessly broken mess. It was the red, pumping flow that did not know how to put the vestibule door back on or sweep up the stained glass. And how could either? There is no answer. There are no explanations. There will be no justice. They took that too. I have no absolution, but I have my shadow. And if you won't go, nor will I. Valerie.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, friends. I'm going to bring up word player, and then I'm going to, wordplay, Isaac, and then I am going to let King close the show.
I ain't a player. I just cross a lot.
I'm sorry. I was mixing up your four handles with word player news. But...
Hi. Since we're I'm going to do the haunting piece because we are in October, and I usually do this piece in October for Halloween. The angel on my shoulder haunts me tonight. I tried it all, stumble and fall, believing the wrong might just be right. And I'm wondering. Shape-shifting into a demon that claims he wants to show me the light. First there was thunder. Leave me to believe that I should withdraw. Retrieving the hunger of the plight of my sight as the angel on my shoulder haunts me tonight. And still I write. The sin of the times clinging to my clothes, the silent symphony of memories I began to compose, the letter written from shoulder, hand delivered to my soul, addressed to my mind on the night it rained, sleeted, hailed, and snowed. Chilled image, concrete my rose, and planet sin stuck stranded alone. The island of silence showed my quills, violence as I still write, conversing this angel still haunting me tonight. Torrential epiphanies enlighten me with the secrets of the universe's mysteries, consistent of the future, present, and past histories, flashing before my mind's eye. Vibrations of love enlisting me, replacing the haunting conflicting me, stellar pillars of hope assisting me, reminding me that my soul and spirit was, is, and always will be forever free. And still I thrive. As the day convinces me that the night was dark and void, spoon-fed others' history, laced with the misery of remaining physically attached to my own thoughts, where there are birth inconsistencies, trying to remember me, dying to redefine literally what was, what is, what's now, what can be spiritually, not for my own eyes to see. Blessed be the severed entity that thrives to be just free. Innate knowledge. Can't learn this in college. Keeping the entity from robbing me of the singularity of being. Eyes closed, yet still seeing the facade of this demon fleeing, the projection of my all-knowing light. Waking me from the sleep and the nightmares I'm dreaming. Ego telling me it's reality, even though it's an illusion that I'm seeing. Connecting the dots from what was originally a single point, now spread like a life web encompassing all in its length. No need to think. Instead, drink from the cosmic river of wisdom and realize you manifest and tear down what you perceive to be the brink of this hunt with the blink of your eye. Close your eyes and see the magnificence of the stars and the sky and know that they are a reflection of you, always true, forgotten by many, remembered by a few, and still I scribe. For all that chase the truth, afraid of the dark, still embracing the pursuit with a lion's heart, but a demon chasing you. Grasping for the starlight encases you. Slow my feet, try and mask the few. Angel leaping from shoulder, demon guarding the pew. The lion's nightmare was seen as stars dream undo. Remembering the voice, forgetting the conversation. No angel, no demon, just a haunting and you. And still we rise. Poem.
Jeez.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
We
Right.
rise.
That's what's up.
Wow. Incredible poetry tonight. Cannot thank you all enough for joining us. It was really, really wonderful.
Thanks
King?
for having us.
Oh,
No doubt. I mean,
Absolutely,
thank
we appreciate it.
We
the
certainly
honor
do.
is completely
Yeah.
ours. King, you bring us home. Share a piece with us before you close, I hope.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that came in tonight. Fabulous, dope poetry, talking that talk. That's what's up. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, we got to connect too, brethren. Just so you, I mean, we got to connect real soon.
Oh, I got you.
All right.
Sorry, everybody, but I wasn't talking to Bro earlier. I got something for that beat you got. I mean,
Yes, sir. Yes,
but,
sir.
all right. I'm going to get into this piece called My Build. Me and a lady friend traveling, exit off on 36. Atlantic City, here we come. Past the tolls real quick. Buildings tall, casino, food and drinks inside. Parked the ride into the garage, small bags carried in. Check the front reservation, 2 in that ocean view. Escalator, 1 flight, elevating our truth. Elevator on the left door, hall, make a right. This is gonna be one hell of a great night. Celebrating happiness on top of good vibes with us. Told her, please don't rush, we have time to plan everything. Shower in our laughter while we play inside the water. Dry off and get dressed and move through floor corners. Visit the slots, having some chamois, 1 arm bandit, hand me. Few hits from the clicks, it's not fixed, my baby auntie. Step from the location for a bite and check sights, we flying light toward a different height, without no gripe. This is what it's like when you're feeling on a diva. Give a king fever from an aura that's Felicia. Treat her and please her, problems don't need them. For women that greet them, sorry, find your own demon. King.
All right. All
Okay.
right.
King Fever.
I see. We ain't the only ones talking stuff, bro.
Everything is everything. Yeah,
Like I
man.
said, thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody out there in the Poetry Corner land, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, click like and subscribe to the channel. We have a village and we're building a higher community. So stay tuned for the notifications coming up after you subscribe. I'd like to thank Q, the producer, and also myself for showing up, and Valerie Lorraine. We out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and poetry.
Big up.